Alright, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody and anybody. If you're ever watching this at some point in time, I want you to know I appreciate you. And I genuinely hope you enjoy it for as much as you watch it. Now, with that getting out the way, allow me a second to do something here. Okay. Oh wow, them are back, huh? Nice. Oh, I gotta get my stuff situated here. Turn the TV sound off. Why ain't I getting sound? Do I still have this dongle in my PC from when I was editing? No, it's in there. Today's gift is snowballs. I had the volume down. That's why I couldn't hear it. Okay, that works. Challenges. Damn. I remember I had like frickin' 50,000 gold, and I was like trading it in for them U-Haul crates, right? And I got a bunch of frickin' snowballs out of it last year. I'm not doing that again this year because I lost so much money, to be honest. I think they do this to take money from the economy. I don't think they do the Christmas event to help people. I mean, I didn't get anything really good out of the last. I opened up 50 of them fucking crates, and I didn't get shit. I got a bunch of snowflakes that ended up melting, to be honest. I spent about half of them because that's all there was to spend it on. No, that. I'm not really a fan of the Christmas event. This snowball event sucks. It did last year, at least for me. I lost a lot of money last year. I probably spent like $500 in game money on them fucking U-Haul crates just for them to not give me shit, really. Like, I did get some World War tanks. I got some commanders, got some consumables, some XP boosters, some gold. I didn't get gold because in the U-Hauls they didn't give you gold. They gave you the snowflakes instead. Well, where's my phone? there and whoop some ass. Looks like we already have a light tank holding back like a coward. That ought to help the team. Nice. Nice. Alright, chat. Can you point out the tanks that aren't helping anybody else, maybe even themselves, with their positioning? How much have you guys learned since we quit playing? How much do you guys remember? I see about 7. If you said 7, you're about absolutely right. Yep. As per usual, about half the team refusing to genuinely play the game. But, you know, watch them claim they're so fucking good and get that fake podium placement. Like a bunch of losers that they are. Should really watch where you're driving, little light tank. That sucks. I bet you thought you had me when you were overwatching with your little missiles and... Oh, too bad you don't know how to actually play the game. I just played poorly and we outdid you. I mean, I could be honest about it, can you? Golly, boy. You almost have to ask yourselves, could you be a 10,000 damage a game player playing against somebody with 5675 deflection? You could be, but you're probably not. Let's check out the enemy numbers when we finish this. Oh, fucking lag spike, you son of a bitch. Ah, Ah, fucking lag spike, you son of a bitch. Ah! That's alright. 5675 deflection, 7058 damage. I'm better than them players that are in podium placement, even with the same scores. Check the actual statistics. That damage and deflection ain't the only ones that says it. They don't know how to play the game. That's why I can get on, not practice for 10 years, float through it for the entirety of the 10 and still be better than them. Now granted, that time there was a factor of teamwork. It wasn't me doing everything for them to do what was done because of what I did that time, so, you know, hats off to them on that one. A little bit of appreciation deserved. Oh, did they change this? Oh, we got replays back. Fucking right. Fucking right. Oh, it'll change real quick. Nah, you'll see. They'll realize I'm playing again, and they'll stop pushing frontline because they know they can't actually compete with me up there. They can't, like, do so much better than me that they can act like they're better than me because they actually help. But they're gonna stop helping on the front line. Give it like 6 games. So once they realize we're here, they'll know they need to go back to the bullshit that they do in Overwatch to even, you know, pretend to compete with players that actually play the game. You'll see. But they do deserve thanks for the last match because there wasn't a factor of frontline teamwork. But you'll see, they'll lose it. You see how poorly I played and I still got 4th place. I like that there's replays now, though. That means I can go back and see which one of them 3 podiums were fake or not. That's the beauty in the replays. Alright, numbers in the chat. You tell me how many players are not helping the team and probably not even helping themselves. Minute 14.30, you guys have to put your guess in. And we'll do it again at 14 minutes left. And we'll see if anything changed, giving them 60 seconds to position and prepare for the oncoming challenges. I love the person that said whole team. Because he's not wrong. What am I gonna do up here by myself? Absolutely nothing. I'm gonna fight whatever team I end up fighting. Maybe I win. But it doesn't really matter. When you have 10 tanks in one square of the map doing absolutely nothing but what somebody else does for them, you've already lost. It doesn't matter how good a stats you end up getting by the end of it, you lost. Whether you want to realize that or not, you can look at the outcome and see you lost. I don't care if you got 1st place. I don't care if we won. Look at the team losing right now. Your 3 teammates are getting pushed by enemy forces. You guys are getting held in place by enemy forces. You're losing. I hate to break the news to you, but that's the truth of it. I got 5150 deflection. I'm winning. You can't say that, can you? You guys are fucking bums at this game, and you're why nobody actually wants to play it anymore, because nobody gets real help. You guys get a bunch of fucking fake teammates that want to pretend to be good at the game, knowing they ain't worth fucking jack shit at it. Look at that piss poor fucking flank that dude just put on me. He's 0 for 2, and I'm 2 for 2 now. 3 for 2 soon. Look at that. Look, more deflection off of that Leclerc, too. You guys fucking suck at this game. The only reason you do good is because of your power in numbers. That's why you hide in one square as 10 tanks every single fucking game. You don't know how to actually play it. Don't care if you don't want to hear it. That's the truth. Prove me wrong. You can't. Every game you're proving it. We just fought 10 tanks as 4 tanks. I got 87-80 deflection and 42-41 damage. With 3 of those spots. With 3 of those, that many tanks spot. You guys are 10 tanks in 1 square. You guys probably don't even accumulate my deflection and damage if I added all of yours up. That's how effective you are compared to me. You're not. I am. Get over it. Collectively hate me all you want. The truth is the truth. You suck at the game. You're why the best that players like me get to do is 87-80 deflection and 42-41 damage with 3 spots in a 4v10. But, you know, you guys down here are good at the game. You're fucking whack. Report me all you want. Act like I'm the one ruining your game. I don't care. You sit here for how long of your life wasting it away. I show up for a few hours once a week and do better than you guys have the entire fucking time while you're trying to ruin my game for you to still be better than me. Imagine that. You have to be an apex species at that point, don't you? You gotta be. I don't have to go to my next match, by the way, Greg. This is the match I was playing. I can sit here and watch it out. If you don't want to, you can leave. But I do appreciate everybody being here. I want to show you guys, because this is the beauty in this game. Look how ineffective they are as 10 tanks. It's embarrassing. These are the players that think they're super Unicom players. These are the players that think they're 2-3 kill a game players, 10,000 damage a game receivers or getters. They're not. They're nothing but what the guy and girl next to them does for them. They're not actual players. Even without the 3 players next to me in the A line and B line fight, I probably still would have got half the deflection and half the damage. Even in a 1v8. Instead of a 4v10. And my game's lagging. About every 15 seconds, I get a 3-second stutter step. So, are you better than me? No, you're not. You never were. You probably will never be. But that doesn't mean I can't tell you you're wrong so that you can eventually be right. Because watch. Even if they win this game and those fake-ass tankers who are playing the way they play for that fake podium placement in a winning match to pretend that they're why we clutched up that match or we did so good because they did that. They're not. We actually did far worse than we would have did if those 10 tanks would have just played the game. But because they didn't play the game, the whole team's dying. Half the team died for no reason. They would have annihilated half of the team before this 10 ever beat us. They would have probably rotated the map while we were still fighting that team of 10 in the north. But they sat there allowing the enemies to do whatever they wanted to do. That is not somebody applying pressure to the enemies. That is not somebody making them have to make choices because of the skill being implemented against them. They get to do whatever they want to do because of the lack of pressure being applied by, you know, the so-called players on the team. You see nothing going on. Not a fucking thing. They're just waiting for that free point. 2 heavies got the guts to go look for them because they're tired of sitting here. They know that them enemies will sit here for 8 more minutes wasting their time because that's what I would do. If I survived my team that didn't play the game and I played the game and I'm still alive, you bet your ass I'm wasting your time. 8 fucking minutes. You're about to split 4,000 to 6,000, maybe 8,000 damage you have by now. You're about to spread that between 15 minutes, giving yourself not even 500 damage a minute. I don't give a fuck. I will sit here all game. My game is already ruined. You're trying to ruin people's game so that you can have a good game. I just won't play against you. and I'll let you ruin your own game, because that's the only counter. That's why a lot of people won't play the game, because they know if they play the game, they're allowing those players who aren't even playing the game but getting points for it, for being a part of the fucking game. The more you play it, the less they have to. That's why these 3 tanks, even the light tanks of all 6 alive still, are playing Overwatch on that hill they've been sitting on the entire time. They just don't look. Go ahead. Well, go ahead. Let's act like it's their tank. I guess a Martyr A3 can't play frontline. I guess an ADATS can't play frontline. You guys are whack. I don't need to. I'm going to go back to my carcass camera, though. That POV was actually more entertaining than what you guys were doing. Although I didn't check the heavy up north. And that's probably the only one that actually has any type of activity actually going on. Besides maybe that destroyer next to him. The other heavy's still doing nothing but overwatching. And the heavy in the south doing less than that. They can't see the enemies from where they're at. The only time they'll see them is when they pop up that hill. They're not going to. Why? Because they know that there's players over there looking for those free points. Any jackass with even a shred of experience or knowledge or skill in this game would know not to. Let them 3 tanks waste their time, or 10 if there's still 10 sitting there. See? Now watch the scores. Watch, I'll show you. Prime example will be the assist. Let's get over to the scoreboard. Alright, now look at this. Well, that's a destroyer. Reasonable. Probably wasn't even the one that was overwatching the whole time, but was overwatching. A light tank with 1,500 assist. Yeah, you probably definitely earned 6,800. You know what? Let's see. Maybe let's see how many times you even got shot at. Oh, 0. Nice. Okay. Awesome. You definitely played the game. You see what I mean? First one of the first ones dead, and I still, you know, if I played the same playtime, my ratios would have far surpassed theirs. They had to wait 5 minutes to get 1,000 damage a minute. I died in 2 minutes with 2,000 damage plus a minute. It's a far different fucking caliber of player. Regardless if I win or lose. I know why the games are bad or good. Because of everybody on the team. Not just me. Not just me going out there and winning or losing. Dying or not. You know, whatever you want to call those things. But that's why nobody really wants to take this game serious. This game's actually really good. It has its problems like most games. No, we'll do replays tonight when I get back, because I'm not going to have enough time to play a bunch. So we'll have time to watch like all 12 matches and replays. They'll all be on the log when I get home from work. So we'll do that later. What are you saying, dude? Guess what? Don't really care. Sorry if that matters to you. Yeah, well, mute me, peasant. Do you not know how to do that? Yeah. You sound like you're real tilted right now. You sound like you'd be easy to manipulate. What are you made of clay or something? You're probably not strong like iron, are you, boy? That sucks. Maybe you could have had it. Maybe you did have a dad and he just failed to teach you how to be a man. Who knows? To get upset at hearing something, you're probably going to do real good on the battlefield. You're definitely not going to get overwhelmed your first encounter. You're probably not a 99% of the time overwatcher, are you? What's wrong? You couldn't handle the heat? You actually muted me. What, you're not winning your little shit-talking debate? You don't want to conversate now? What a shame. We thought you might have had balls. But it's really just a woman's purse. Fucking lag spike. Yo, can you re-register, please? I'm trying to play. God damn. How the fuck's this not lag on Orc Raiders, but it does on this? That's slightly ridiculous. I love that 10 tanks are afraid to push 4 tanks. And they're gonna sit there comfortably because the only 2 tanks they're shooting at are me and this guy, and then that angle over there. Those 10 tanks down there on that hill that could push them, they're not gonna. They're just gonna sit there and let a destroyer hold them in place because he has one assisting frontliner. Even though 8 tanks could probably do something about it, they won't. Why? Because they're pretty good at the game. And that proves it right there. It shows you how little of the enemies even need to be in the battle for them to make no choices. For them to be shell-shocked by the options at hand for them to decide upon. They're just stuck. Shell-shocked by the actual activity, the effort and energy that needs to be implemented. They don't know how to. Alright, well, good luck with that stuff. I'm gonna do the... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. There we go. That took a lot longer than it should have. Good luck with whatever the fuck you guys call that. That's definitely not playing the game, though. That's allowing yourself to not even be able to play the game. And that's even worse than you guys choosing to not play the game at times like you do. So, I'm not going to be a part of that one. I'm going to just take the points I got and move on. That shit's embarrassing. I don't want to be a part of it, really. I already was. I get it. You know, I did bad, too. But, at least I ain't doing that bad. Damn it. Oh shit, what a piss poor formation. Yeah, these players don't know how to play. They definitely conform to the way that they have showed each other to play the game, which is entirely wrong. But that's what you get for not listening to the person that could have taught you how to actually be good by now for the last 10 years. Granted, 3 of those 10 years I decided to not teach as much as I bitched, but you kind of deserve it. Okay, because 14 other people who die after me decide my win-loss rate, correct? So before you want to talk shit, understand the situation. A win-loss rate is nothing but what the fuck you bums can do with me. But you don't do anything with me, do you? I think you know this, don't you? You've been here long enough, haven't you? I think I've played with you before, watched you ruin people's games so that you could pretend to be good at it. I'm pretty sure I have. Oh, what, now nothing to say? I guess he is wrong. Maybe both of them, huh? I doubt it. Just one. It's not my fault you guys don't know how to play the game. You need your wins and losses handed to you. I play for them. I'm not gonna have as good of a win-loss as you because I don't hide from the battle like you. Do you not? Go ahead and do it differently this game so you can pretend that you don't for 75 to 95% of your gameplay. Go ahead and act like you don't. Oh, good job. You're the closest one to the enemies, even though there's 10 sitting right next to you. And you're all 7 squares away from them. Oh, good for you, though. You probably play frontline, don't you? You're fucking bum, too. Don't start with me, kid. I'll put you in your place. And that's right at the fucking bottom where you guys forced me to be. But you's earned it. I just get it situationally. Why? Because how many games are you going to win when you're willing to take on all 15 and not hide from even one of them like you do? Little different of an outcome. I think we would earn ourselves, even if one of them's by default. See, this guy right here, this one of the only players in this map that actually play the game. Now, granted, 5 years ago, he was a piece of shit who I hated seeing him on my team because I knew he'd drive around with 2 others and do nothing what Mudflaps used to do before I trained him. He would do nothing but by defaults, guaranteed wins. If it wasn't a free win, he wouldn't fucking make the impact. And he doesn't do that anymore. Maybe it's because I'm up here with him and he has some bit of support. Maybe it's because the guy actually decided to learn how to play the game for once and not pretend that their higher win-loss ratio is why they're a better player. Knowing internally, you know, deep down and all throughout, you're nowhere close to as good as me. Fucking lag spike. Come on! Every 30 seconds with this shit. I gotta figure out what that is. I wonder if it's my VPN or something. Fucking shit almost got me killed. Oh shit! I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, dude. My fucking game's bugging. Zero penetration. We pierced their armor. Ah! Damn, my fault, Sabbath. Yeah, where's that other guy who's like so good at the game, his win-loss ratio is probably why he's a better player than me. Oh, you're dead with 1 kill too? Ah, what a shame. I was in the same square as the enemies. I never saw you. Probably because you were at least 3 squares away from the closest enemy, weren't you? Are you still listening? No? Why? Because you knew I was right from the fucking beginning, didn't you? Aikman. You fucking bum. I really hope you're still listening. But you already know that to be the truth. It ain't like I gotta teach you it. Yeah, you think I don't know why some of these people don't like me? I can actively prove why they're as bad as the game as they actually are. My stats are impressive knowing how bad I play regularly. That's the difference. I have to make up for 4 ruined matches out of my 10 because of the other players. And then already half of them are going to be bad games. I get about 3 to at most 5 out of 10 games that'll actually be able to be turned out good for me, whether they were bad or good games. I'm not concerned with if I'm better than them or not. That guy knows I'm better than him. That's why he opened his mouth to try to get a little fucking small win. Yeah, a big fucking deal. My win-loss rate is not that good. I wonder why. I have 14 teammates on my team who can't earn 1 legitimate kill. I wonder why my 15 versus 15s go so terrible. It's not rocket science, bud. It's actually just because you suck more than me, and I suck. So, how good are we gonna do? Oh, fuck! Watch out, Ralph. We got a bunch of losers to carry in this game. Or get me killed and try to act like what I did wasn't better than what they did. Either way, it's going to go pretty well because I've been there enough times to know that 8 out of 10 of either of those outcomes is going to do that. Watch. Okay. Now you can see a light tank doing his job. That should have been first blood, but I'm glad the light tank got it instead, to be honest. Well deserved, light tank. Well deserved. If you don't mind, I'm going to squeeze in there for that, though. Yep, I'll take that deflection and that deflection. I'll accept that penetration, by the way. Oh, I'll take that deflection. Thank you, thank you. You thought you could shoot, couldn't you? Oh, you can get shot at? I'll take that 563. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You want to give me some deflection? I'll peek just enough. I'm almost even reloaded for you. Come on, take your shot. Don't you want to take your shot? Aren't you a point earner? Go earn some points already. No, you're a what lands in your lapper, aren't you? Yeah, I bet you don't want me talking to them, do you? They'll learn phrases like what lands in your lapper does. Oh, fucking lag spikes. Come on! I gotta figure out what that is. Oh, another lag spike. That's fucking cute. I gotta figure out what that is. I wonder if my VPN's fucking with it. Cause there ain't really nothing. Oh, well, I guess my landlord could be like doing some shit up there that's fucking with it. No, I share my internet with my landlord, actually. He shares other things with me, but that's besides the point. No, I'm far different. It's far different. That's like saying you live in your mom's basement. No, my mom lives in my basement. It's a big difference. I just stay in the basement because it's the best place. Except for the winter. Fuck, does it get cold in the winter? It don't even have to be super cold out. The basement be cold all fucking year round. Colder than the rest of the house, usually. Unless you got like, well, I got 2 furnaces running my heat. So I don't have like fucking, um, whatchamacallit. The whole house is regulated by like 2 thermostats. So the other rooms are still different temperatures. I think it's different, like newer tech stuff. Like if you go to some fancy, fresh built home, built properly and with the best technology, it's probably regulated by each room. And the vents probably know how to transfer the airflow to coordinate that accommodation. That's 2. Thanks for more deflection, sir. I don't know where you are, but thanks for shooting. Now I do. Oh, he moved. I just missed him. Lucky little bastard. Ah, fucking missiles, dude. I tell you what. Slap him! Ah, whoever that missile shooter was sucks. Flag spike, thank you. Don't know what I'm doing. It's just like playing when I was back in the day when I had shitty internet. Remember when I had to like guess what I was doing for half of my fucking playtime? See, there's a lag spike again. I should see, but I already fucked the controller up adjusting to the lag spike because I thought it was actually happening, but those aren't happening. So I just have to control the controller exactly the way that I want it to be being played, and it's still registered. The screen just weighted the fucking rubber band back. And that's how I had to play for like my first 3 years of playing this game. Because I had such shitty internet. I had like, I think 200 megabytes a second or some shit. And I had like 5 computers between me and my landlord. He was running stock market during the day. I'm fucking streaming. It was rough. Yeah, and then I got into stocks because I couldn't stream during stock hours. Pausers! He's ammo racked! Boys, finish him! Don't let him hurt another soul! Alright, guys, I was gonna say, if I have to come over there and finish that, I'll know you guys aren't actually that good at the game. Not think. No. I don't like that it's triggered to change that now. It used to be the bumper. I don't like that it's the trigger, I'll be honest. I am happy about the replays being back. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. To be able to show you, oh my gosh. I'm going to be able to go back to playing for like an hour, not even streaming this game, and then streaming the replays from the matches that I played that morning as the intro. Oh, it's going to be good again. I need to get a guy that can help me do stuff though, like how Burnt Peanuts got them animations and shit. I want to start doing that, so I either gotta like figure out how to, or get somebody that knows how to teach me, and that's probably what I'll end up doing because YouTube will be that. It'll unless it's a robot teaching me on YouTube, Obviously the machine is middlemaning, but the original intelligence is coming from the human, right? So probably, who knows? Maybe we all learn this from a machine that trickle feeds us information once in a while. Like something fell out the sky and it's like Google. We just ask it questions and it might have the answer, it might not. It might tell you try again later, like a little fucking magic 8-ball, and that's where all our wisdom came from. Who knows? I doubt it, but I guess it's possible because you don't really see. Oh, bad time for a 10-4. Bad time for a 10-4 along. That's alright though. Or when a lag spike. Genius. Okay, I gotta figure something out real quick. Something's going on here. Hold on a second now. I can't play like when I played in the first few years. That shit was tough. Let's turn that off real quick. And then let me check this thing real quick. We'll just park this bad boy right here. I wasn't even looking at the screen either. That's how much I know this game. I knew to pull over, right? That'll fix it, right? I wonder if you guys can see the game buffering when it buffers. Can you guys see that? Well, I never looked at it. I know when I look at my recordings, it didn't always. But it definitely did sometimes. But I don't know about the thing. Oh, nice. It didn't waste my repair kit because I accidentally pressed it thinking I got tracked right there. A push! Push with all your might! There you go, team. Learn how to play the game once in a while. Get up in it. Sorry about that, dude. I tried to get them up there. If they would have just went forward, you'd have been good. You might still have got shot, but there would have been other targetable target. They let you be the one to get shot by not moving forward. They could have applied pressure to this hill, probably even backing them off because, you know, that's what applying pressure would do to me. It would make me be a little more cautious in my choices, correct? But they choose to actually participate, and that's why your game will continue to be a nightmare. Your best players are gonna not even want to play the game, and then the only people you're gonna have to help you play the game are those people that don't know how to play the game, won't actually play the game, but because they're still in the game, they're gonna by default be able to do something over time, even if it is only 15% of what their tank is capable of per minute played. It's not my fault you guys suck. Learn how to play the game and it wouldn't be so difficult. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, he threw a smoke anyways. Beautiful. That one's still behind me, isn't it? Is he still back there somewhere? Oh, that guy definitely is. Wow, that fucking bounced off his fucking driver window? How does it even bounce off of that? What the? It's an open fucking hole. How does it even bounce off of that? It's not an open hole, but it essentially is. There's no fucking armor there. It's legitimately a fucking viewport. There's no metal in between that. It's just fucking glass. Bulletproof fucking whatever, if that's even glass. They probably use something else. This is that's bullshit. Look at this. It's because look how many heavies you have back here. You had no genuine pressure being applied to the enemies. And it's because they want to pretend to be good at the game, you know? Settle for half. Look, this dude's in a Leopard 2A4, and he has 1522 damage 4.5 minutes into the game. This guy. How do you have 7606 damage? I will shout it out for you because you think that's going to get you some claps from the peasants. But in reality, when you know you have 7606 damage and you have 500 deflection, you didn't earn a single one of them fucking points, you bum. And then you only have 978 assist. You did not even help yourself. You were helped the entire time, you bum. I can't stand seeing people like with scores like that. Knowing that that player is going to get a free first place because of a 70 fucking 606 damage and not a fucking lick a point elsewhere. Maybe a couple kills, because how could you not with 7606? You must have, did so much damage to the enemies that the Overwatch scalped your kills. So, it happens. I get it. Where's he at? Oh, he didn't even get first place because he's a fucking bum. You let a light tank outdo you that wasn't even light tanking. Probably. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Hopefully you were. If not, then you're a bum of a light tank. What they said? Oh no, dude. That's. Oh shit, look who messaged me. Hold on. I'm gonna have to wait for it to pop up on my phone first if it's gonna. But it might not just yet. So, when they said they were gonna open up, yo, I'm telling you, that fucking, oh my gosh, dude, I didn't even read the first one yet. Can you slow down? Nobody cares, dude. Trust me, I didn't even care, and I was talking about it. I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know what you're so upset about. Yeah, 11th place. Look at the fucking teammates I had. Get good. Are you fucking stupid? Some people really have no actual good thing to say. Like, that's your best argument. Get good, crybaby. 11th place. Cry about it. Probably is what he meant. Or I'm crying about it. Or whatever, What? I literally just dismantled your entire fucking career with one experience with you, right? Ain't that what you guys think you do for me? Because that's what that 11th place means, right? I'm a terrible teammate, a terrible player. Might not even know how to play the game, huh? People are just dumb, man. I mean, you were in the most armored tank and you hid behind every teammate the entire time. Even when the team of 10 decided to leave that one square they were sitting in all game, you stayed there. And you think you did good because you got 7606 damn? You're a bum, along with the bums that you need to sit around you to even be that good. And then you want to say, oh, but you got 11th place. Yeah, I got 11th place. I'm the only fucking person playing the game. And when you got to play against 15 people, sometimes the game that I play doesn't make the same impact as you having 14 people play for you. You fucking jackass. Look at reality, not your fucking deluded ass fucking perception. I speak facts, not some biased, oh, but I'm first place, so I'm better than you. Oh, there's a fucking lag spike, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Them bastards better not be bottlenecking me either, because I know I get unlimited. I'm just fucking, I think a gigabyte a second or some shit, which is more than enough. It's not enough, but it's more than enough. Wow, this sucks. I'm gonna end up dead. Because nobody wants to actually play the game, so they're gonna sit there and checkmate until we lose teammate after teammate that's actually playing the game currently. Whether, you know, good, bad. Fucking lag spike. God damn it. Fucking lag spike. What the is going on here? You guys. Oh, wait, hold on. It did. That was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, it's alright. That's alright. I'll do a quick reset in a week. Anybody bottom feeding's finna to get a rude awakening. Oh, there's a lag spike. And it fucked my shot. Wow, that's coincidental, isn't it? No, you're fucking genius. You're actually probably so good at the game that you could do that good while not even getting to do good. That's incredible. I'm actually impressed, and I thought I was like egotistical about myself, but the whole time, I really might have been him, and you guys just didn't have the balls to admit who him was, but you collectively knew. That's why it even became a thing. Wasn't like you were running around saying her. I mean, not much to argue, really. It's all facts right there. It's all in the pudding. You just gotta take you a little eating of it. You guys suck, dude. I'm telling you. Oh, I think one of them's worried about me. Hold on. I was gonna, hold on. I might have to actually do something to save myself here. I was just gonna fuck around in the center of the enemies until you all died off and then say, God damn! Shoot! No, not like this. I barely even got here to get points yet. And then I'd have got like my Alamo points and showed that I could still do better without them overwatching than they do as Overwatch, thinking, they're Alamoing or something. No, you're why the team did terrible, because you guys don't actually know how to play. Oh la 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 la! You're going down with me a little bit. I went from 0 points to 22,050 damage and 3510 deflection. And what was that, like a 1v6 in the course of 60 seconds, we'll say? Not bad. Not bad. If I would have backed up a little to the right, I could have kept backing up along that instead of running into the back of that stone, and maybe it would have, did a little bit longer. But them getting to pin me down is what will get you killed. That's why you don't sit in one square all game. These tanks they got tracks on them for a reason. It's not so they can sit around in one square all game. If you think that's what you're supposed to do with it, you just don't know how to play the game. I changed like 3 different positions before the enemies ever even had an opportunity to actually dogpile me. Why? Because I paid attention to what they were doing. As much as they were fucking off, they were still putting themselves in a position that would make the enemies make choices, freely or not. Whether they had no opposition or oppression to make while making those choices, it doesn't matter. Choices were being made, even if it was just enemies. My team can sit around all the fuck they want. Learning how to capitalize doesn't fucking matter what your team's doing. You know how to capitalize. See? I did absolutely fucking nothing that game. Still got 6th place. Not as high as I was hoping for, because some of them probably actually managed to scam, even though they don't really know how to play the game. They do manage to get some points that says they did do something in the game, whether it was make an impact or not. They did do something in the game. They didn't just sit in one square and do nothing all game. You know what I mean? No, at a certain point, you have to realize it doesn't really matter how good you are at the game. If you don't get to play the game, you're not going to get to do that good. Especially if you're not good at playing the game that they want to be played so that they can pretend to be good, right? Those people that need to find, like, if you need a workaround from the actual challenge, you're not good enough. You're looking for an exploit because you need it. That's why I don't do it. The exploit is playing the game, knowing how to, learning how to, being able to. You don't need to tell yourself, oh man, I need to sit here as Overwatch every single fucking game for me to get a good outcome. No, you can say, oh, I'm going to go play the game, and guess what? By the end of it, you probably played the game. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, well, you're still fucking talking, though. Yeah. Mute me already, you fucking child. You're a weirdo, dude, for real. You're worried about me telling these people how bad at the game you are. Can you still hear me, by the way? Because you're bad at the game if you don't know. I want you to know how bad at the game you are. And I care so little about this whole thing, even though I'm talking about it. I didn't pay attention to where you were on the map when you told me your location by talking. So guess how little fucks I give? Absolutely zero, my child. You're going to have to talk to your weird uncle if you want that kind of love. Me? I'm going to go touch some enemies. And not in a weird way. I'm going to just show them something. Like, oh, you made a mistake. You thought you were good at the game, but you're not. I'm helping two of them right now. Why don't you help? I just ammo racked an MBT-80 and shot a Merkava. What have you done so far? Nothing, probably. Besides hide from the fucking fight, didn't you? That's why you ran over there. That's why you're in a destroyer. You don't know how to play the game. You don't want to actually play the game. You just want to pretend to be good at it. That's why you're in a destroyer, hiding in the K9 square, looking for free point. I'm not. I'm fighting 6 tanks. You don't even have 6 teammates around you. Yeah, whatever, dude. Okay, I'm garbage. But you're the one not even playing the game. Yeah, okay, me and 2 teammates made more of an impact than the 14 of you have made so far. Or the 13 of you. Yeah. Because you refused to actually play the game! We ran into a deathmatch. Quit! Guys, seriously, how old are you? Act like it. How fucking dumb do you have to be to think that we ruined a game by going out there and dying when you're not even participating? But you're a terrible player and a terrible teammate. I'm just a terrible player then. Under your analysis, our analysis shows you guys are bad players and teammates. Not a fucking... Oh, here we go. Yeah, this guy's an academic. Comment on the fact that he's stuttering now. Now I'm winning the argument. You're a fucking idiot, dude. No wonder you don't want to talk to people like me. Yeah! No! You're not doing anything! You're doing what the team allows you to do! I'm not rage baited. Believe me, dude. Yeah, no, I'm not. No, listen. The fact that yous have to sit around and pretend to... Hold on. I got a message, guys. I can't entertain your foolishness right now. Yeah, because I'm not going to help you scam the fucking other players that might actually want to learn how to play the game. You're garbage. Your stats aren't even your stats. I still manage the stats that I have while you play the way that you play. And you know that there's a lot of yous and not many like me, is there? That's why you're fucking crying the way you're crying, because it embarrasses your kind. Even though you're the best of your kind, you're nothing compared to the worst of my kind. Yeah, but I want to show the end. I want to show. No, listen. No. I actually did do damage. I did. I got 3 spots. I got 38.95 fucking assist. You're welcome, by the way. Yeah, because you don't want to hear your argument debated because you want people to think you know what you're talking about. I can't be proven wrong. That's why you're attacking my skill level. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Listen, it doesn't matter. Guess what? It's history. You can say what you want. You have done nothing but what other players have done for you. I have done everything I did on my own. You're nothing compared to me. No, I didn't do it for myself. That's the difference. You're doing the absolutely nothing for everybody else for yourself. I'm doing what I do for myself for everybody else. There's a big fucking difference. You're a loser. Probably in real life. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed in your lack of intelligence. You got, like, you're proving that you're sheep needing to collect a fucking banana to share. Come on. Yeah, but you can't prove me wrong besides the fact that you got me killed and I'm dying. I'm going out there and die. Because you're the problem. You can't blame the people going out there and trying to play the game, whether they do good or bad. You know I'm a better player than you because I have the stats I have playing the way I play, and you have the stats you have playing the way you play. Look at your stats compared to the way you play, and then compare them to my stats relative to the way I play. You are not a better player than me. You are not a better player than me. You are absolute dog shit. The very first person dead on the team almost got 1 placement below you, but you're so good at the game. You're absolute dog shit, sir. Please move on to your next match so you can pretend to be something somewhere else, because you were nothing here. As long as I'm here, you will remain nothing too. So, continue on, my child. I'm not triggered. You're just upset you lost, and you're trying to act like you can collect a small win somewhere. No, I don't have to argue with people in real life because they know in real life I don't bullshit when it comes to stuff like this. I actually care about how intelligent you are in these matters because it relates to more than tanking. Yeah, when your 3 friends are getting beat up and you're standing on the corner of the road talking about who are the guys I'm helping, yeah, we'll fucking see. Shut the fuck up, you losers. Fucking weirdos. Some people are actually dumb, and it's embarrassing. Believe me, for a guy that runs around embarrassing himself, I would know what embarrassing is. But that's embarrassing. To think that the whole game you could say you're better than me, and then I died first, and all I do is go out there and die. I was 1 placement below you that match with my 2,600 damage to your 6,600 damage and 2 kills. I was 1 placement below you. In the whole game, you say I'm ruining the game. Every fucking game, if we run back to somebody get the fucking scoreboards for me. Put every fucking scoreboard on the page, and then and put them in order, and we'll see. He says we played 4 games together. Let's see if he did better than me when I went out there and died every fucking time. I do, because I actually play the game. Of course I would die. You can't win them all. Somebody who wins them all probably didn't even have to play the game once. Oh, that was difficult. I'm surprised a caveman couldn't do it. It took you long, though. Maybe it was the campaign you wanted to run during the process, you know? Because you're so influential out here. You make such impacts. You're an idiot. I don't know what the fuck that guy's doing. First blood, you're welcome, by the way, team. You just want to try doing something? Here. Oh, I missed that one. I'm sorry. That one's on me. Get over that hill. There we go. Fucking lag spikes. Are you kidding me? Oh, nice. We'll track a light tank. Sweet. Dude, I love shooting a Leopard 2A5 barrel at these light tanks. It actually impresses me how little I can achieve. I can shoot the fucking armiest of armored fucking heavies and slip right through their fucking metal. But these light tanks, man, they're like fucking magical or something. Oh, hey, look who it is over there. There's that medium that's been talking shit. We should fucking kill him. Just so he sees my name that killed him. I wasn't even going to help you guys because look at yous. I was just going to give like a 40% assistance and support, you know, as Overwatch. Because most of the actual pressure is that group of mediums and heavy. Everybody else is just fucking basic Overwatch assistance. The castle could be annihilating this group that I'm keeping the attention of, except for the couple that, you know, the object's gotta face that way because there's six fucking tanks in front of that 4778. There's no way if he turned his shit to me, his hull included, he would have survived that long. That's the reality of the game. It's called knowing how to play it, not having to hide from the actual attention of enemies. I think there's a guy over there, but we're gonna try and push this corner. I definitely want to get that P2. Kind of feeling it, you know? Oh, he's gonna get himself got before I even get there, huh? Oh shit. Oh no! That's what I get for letting Jarvis take the shot though. I should have just shot him. His belly plate was exposed. That would have been an easy one to win though. Wouldn't even have really felt that good. We'll give him a little pick-me-up. Oh my god, I killed 10 guys! I gotta be as good as I think I am! I gotta be! What's up, Amish? Oh, Amish Alaskan, what's up, dude? Are you still listening? Because I could hear you. There's no way you had me muted if I could hear you. But then again, you may have just unmuted me at moments. Or you muted yourself and you were listening this whole time. Maybe trying to get 60 seconds worthwhile. Maybe. You little child, you. It's alright. World needs more like you. It helps us not so mature grown-ups feel more mature. You're out here, you know, playing your little games. We're out here surviving the actual games trying to be played against us. It's a little different, kid. It's a little different. But on to the next lessons. Maybe you learned something in class today, even though you probably haven't been in school for a long time. You think you're a big teacher man over there, don't you? I'm learning every day. Helps me keep teaching new stuff all the time. Any words of wisdom, old man? This map fucking sucks. Nobody goes south, and then everybody that goes north never even makes it north, and it just turns into a fucking shit show. It's just a fucking, and it's all based off of a lack of participation, actual perform. You know what I mean? Their choice of positioning gave them that outcome. Watch, you'll see it. There's no bullshit. Oh, fucking lag spike. Uh-oh. 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 We got an American and a German pushing up. I got one! Oh, shit, I missed. Stick drift fucking turned my shit. I was gonna take that little fucking Cadillac out and say I got one, but that's because I didn't have a shot. And I wanted to feel like I was still shooting with the team, trying to help and all. Did somebody shoot that guy's car already? Nope. Alright, we'll save that for later. Oh, fucking lag spike. God damn it. I hate it, man! Ugh, take that, sucker! Oh, thanks for the 800 deflection. Jesus Christ. You trying to pack a punch over there, but you gotta learn how to use that fucking knuckles. If you don't use them knuckles right, you're gonna hurt yourself. It's not just about having a limp wrist or not, you know. Oh shit, well, I'll take more deflection, but I felt like I would have went in his little... He's got a good angle there. I can't keep fighting him. That fucking lag spike. Nice. Awesome. Oh, here we go. We got a guy right here. Yep. We're gonna die. Okay. Nice lag spike. Okay, we're gonna have to get used to that if it's gonna keep happening. It's gonna be like the old days when we really made ourselves have to be better than the game even allowed us, let alone the players. There's a lag spike, but I should be backed up right about to that rock here. We'll get ready to shoot because the reload will... Oh, they tracked me. Damn it! It's not looking good, boys! We're gonna need some... Yo, you guys are gonna have to learn how to actually participate, because these 1v10s are getting a little crazy when I got, like... I'm in the center of the map here. You know, you're letting them flank the top. They're about to add 3 to the 8 tanks we're already fighting. You know, you have to learn how to outmaneuver the enemies. You keep sitting around, you're letting them get exactly what they want. They want to sit around while you sit around, but you're not sitting around in the right types of places compared to their sitting around. You're all just sitting around waiting for a free point, but you guys have to be earning points. You're gonna earn twice as many points, even with the losses. That's why I could be the first one dead, and I'll probably still get minimum 10th place on this one. Why can I say that? Well, one, there's only 4 enemies eliminated. We have 5 eliminated already. We're losing more. There's not going to be a lot of points gotten out of the players, even the good ones. Situationally, you're going to do bad just like I did bad because of the situation you created for us. But, you know, that's the way to play, they say, huh? Now, dealing with the enemies is the only way to never have to deal with the enemies at some point again. You can't sit around and wait for your team's just gonna die off. If you can't get your 4,000 damage a minute like your tank should be able to get, then you got teammates dying. You guys are getting 1,000 to 2,000 damage a minute per minute played in the match, and you think you're good. You're actually, like, your survive time is showing that you're one of the players that are actually killing off teammates so that you can pretend to be good at the game. So you might as well actually learn how to play the game so you're not in that group of players whenever the community decides it for themselves and not just, refuses to listen to the guy who's told them these things. Before they've happened over and over again throughout the years. I told you these were going to get worse because you want to not play frontline. I saw it 7 fucking years ago. And then year after year, a few more on the Overwatch, a few more on the Overwatch, and then eventually you got no frontline like you got now. And there hasn't been at all a frontline for probably a year or two now. I mean, at least when Cold War first came out, you still had some, it was like 3, maybe 5, and then there was like 10 Overwatchers to 12 Overwatchers. And the game's gone shit because of the players themselves are shit. The game's gotten way better than it's ever been. That's why they don't want people hearing about it, because it's the truth. And they're living in a lie. They're pretending to be good at the game by playing like that, and that's, oh, look who got first place. Good for him. Good for him. Like, I didn't see him behind his team scamming in a P2. That's what I'm saying, Case in point right there. Example number 999 out of this match. So, fucking zeros down. It shows that they don't know how to play the game, and they're not actually playing it even on their winning games. Listen, when they start giving medals, like Purple Heart medals, to people who, didn't do anything because the other guy had got it done for them already and they could do what they got to do, then let me know. Maybe it'd be interesting that, they should be handing out medals to these people like fucking MVPs and shit. You don't deserve podium. You don't deserve MVP. You don't even deserve half the medals you have because you didn't actually earn them. Oh, cool. You got to shoot 10 bullets in a game and landed 8 out of 10 of them, so you should get sniper? Buddy, you were alive for 7 minutes. Half the players that got that medal didn't even live for 2 minutes. But you deserve that medal? Come on. Now, I'm not trying to relate that to real life or nothing. Probably shouldn't even have brought up a medal like the Purple Heart. But, I'm just saying, the shit be bullshit, and they know what they're doing. Just like in Orc Raiders. They want to group up, go take on the Harvester or the Matriarch. Somebody dies, no more defibrillators, I guess. And they just circle around him waiting to fucking search his body when he fades out finally. Because they don't know when it's going to be. It's going to be a random moment. They don't see the bar unless they're on the team, It's just a lot of by default scamming. But that's what makes a lot of the players think that they are good at the game because they know not how to be good any other way. So they take that small win as their big win because they don't know big wins. Just like this map here, you're probably going to see a lot of tanks sitting right here, never even approaching right here where they're supposed to. You're going to see a lot of tanks sitting around here, never approaching right here where they're supposed to. And then we'll never get their base. We'll never get any of the enemy sides of territory. We're just going to we're just fishing a fucking barrel waiting to get fucking plucked by the wrong hook. Because that time we didn't get the bait. We just, it was the final snack. See, what did I say? And then they just stopped and backed up because they ran into them tanks. You chose to go that way. Why would you not go that way? I get it. Let some of the teammates apply pressure, and then maybe it'll be a little better to apply pressure in that top road. Guess what? That'll never fucking happen because they're going to do the same thing you did when you ran into those enemies. You're going to back off just like you did. And guess what? You guys are going to be sitting there in a fucking stalemate of nothingness while I'm over here dying in the fucking field. Luckily, I have one medium to help me and a heavy that's breaking off to go help you guys, which is going to get them killed. Mostly because of the Overwatch. Fuck. Alright, I gotta start using my barrel. Alright, hang in there, medium. I got you. Nice shot, nice shot. There you go. Gotta use that building for cover now. He's pinched like... There you go. Rush that barrel. He wants to take a shot before he dies, so we'll make him bait it. He's got that guy coming in to help. How the fuck did that bounce off of that? Incredible game. Nope, I baited you. You thought you were going to get that building for cover, but I know I got a shooter over that way, and I can help him with his... Man, that bounced off the side. This game is incredible. Like, you can see the RNG, and I just tried to give it its props. This is ridiculous. And you know the sad part is it's because there's a bunch of bullshit going on outside of the game. There's a fucking... There's a social system... behind in it, you know what I mean? There's actual gameplay, ranking based skill level competitors playing this game still. It's more than just like, oh man, I won that fight or I lost that fight. I think I see a lot of the RNG being dictated by that. Like when you see certain people I go up against, you'll see it pop up. Certain situations, like they have nothing, they're losing over there in the city. If we were winning that fight, right, if I could have won that fight on my own, but obviously I wasn't because of the RNG going on. If it wasn't for those other tanks there, we would never be saving this team from the misery they put themselves through game after fucking game because they refused to learn how to actually play it. Ass shots! Oh shit, oh shit. Use him for cover, boys. Finish him. Finish him. Finish. Finish him! I got you. Got you, Captain. Yup. Yup, where you think you're going, buddy? You can keep trying that little minigun. It ain't gonna work for you. Good try, though. See what effort gets you? He probably could have just learned not to do that again, but... Hey, he probably doesn't battle much, so give him time. Damn, I hate that it's not right bumper. I keep hitting that. Oh, damn, I'm ass cheeks. I got 140 assist. Buddy, how do I have 3 teammates around me and I got 140 in assist? No fucking way. What the fuck were we doing? Are we even getting better at this game, people? Could have fooled me. Could have fooled me. Who knows, though? Maybe in time they'll realize that Overwatch is what's ruined their chance at actually playing this game because they no longer are learning how to actually utilize their tanks on the battlefield until it's Alamo, and by that point we're usually just far out-angled and outnumbered. But whenever you start your starting point in Alamo, that's not the case the whole game, so you could probably manage some pick around points that you picked off of another player's hard work. But that's just the reality of it. You know, I mean, you can't take that away from the game because it's part of the game. Overwatch was created because the front lines realized they weren't enough. They needed the reinforcements. But you're nothing if you're just gonna Overwatch. you can't pretend to be frontline when none of you know how to and the fight comes to you. If it wasn't for the one to few tanks that actually played the game, your Overwatch would, as a pretend frontline, would just be dismantled game after game like it usually is once you lose your front lines. And that's because you guys refuse to actually learn how to play the game. Which is mostly because it requires actually playing the game. Fuck me, man! 550 deflection. Watch out. They got some heaters, man. Come on. Peek that rock for me. Come on, big handsome tanker. Oh, Jesus Christ. What an idiot. Nah, that guy should have met Judas before he ran into me. That's a given fact. Oh, shit! We call that de-angling the angled. Even though we made a mistake by pushing too far forward, we kept this tank completely out-positioned. Finna get slobbered on by me and this one guy. And he keeps shooting the one that's got the armor to deflect him, which is crazy. I don't know if you're giving me this or what, but I'll come in. Oh, I was gonna give you a kiss, dude. You died before I reached you, though. Yikes! Haha, idiot. Yeah, worry about me, dude. That's probably the genius tactic. Oh man, when you do nothing but go out there and die, it's almost like these good players don't even consider you. You guys should try playing the game, because your failures would probably help you. I'm just starting to realize that. Maybe I already realized it, but I'm just like being verbal about it now. I don't know. Something's happening this time, though, that's for sure. I don't know if it's you guys doing anything, but... Oh, shit! We'll take it, though, you know what I mean? A nice little 4,000 deflection. Let's see how good this Overwatch can do and see if any of these players are actually 10k damage a game players. Oh, that missile hit us, you son of a bitch. I was hoping for 5k off that. I'm gonna have to come over here and teach you a lesson, buddy. I know you don't want to be taught the lesson, but I'm gonna have to do it. It's just the way of life, my boy. Hold on. Hold on, I might die right here, boys. I might just die right here, boys. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He's coming in for the hot stuff. I love it. What a fucking guy. He thinks he's flanking me. Oh, yeah. That's how you reposition like a demon. Pie! Oh, fuck! I thought I got me a slice of that one. Hold on. Oh, lag spike. Not the time, G. Not the time. Golly, boys. What the fuck? Boom shakalaka! Ah, fuck, a lag spike. That's alright, boys. That's alright. We still out here. We still alive. We still... A pipe! Ah, fuck, man. I think a teammate got in the way of that one. It's alright. There's some more fish flakes out there for me. Couple of feeder goldfish. I'm looking for him. Oh, you lucky you couldn't hold your breath for 2 more seconds, you chump. Yep, weak lungs. I don't even want to know about his spirit now. What a lose. I can't believe it, man. Y'all gotta step it up. For real, I just need more participants. I don't even care if he's do good. Just play the game, please. I won't even take the points. I'll share them gladly. I can still manage to steal fucking fake podium just from being in the battle. Well, well, well. So you got a couple Christmas toys and you think you're all up to the fucking challenge, eh? All right. Let me tell you something. I've been doing this before Christmas. And not just this one. I shouldn't have spiked my vape, though. That was unnecessary. It was like probably like a 7-pound slam at most, maybe. I don't know. I'd say gravity, given the inertia I sent it with, it was probably about a 7 to 10. Should be good. That's like a shoulder drop without, just dropping it. But that little 2-foot gap, could have picked up some more speed than I thought. I don't know. Hold on, let's test it. Oh yeah, still tastes like batteries. Perfect. The robots are gonna love this. No, I do have to get, it is actually low. It would have been a good joke if it wasn't low, but it is actually, oh, I damaged that fucking, God damn it! Every fucking time, dude. I don't care if it's one guy out of the 8. Why does it have to be the strongest fucking damaging bullet? Just lost a quarter of my Jesus criminies, man. I'm almost not even happy I got that 498 out of that fucking 490B. Oh, he's upset. He's upset. I got him again, please! Somebody shoot him, please! Come on, team. Jesus Christ. Just fucking 90 you behind me. The fuck's this bullshit, dude, you know? You guys suck. You can't convince me you're good at the game. I just don't see the fucking evidence. And this piece of shit's back. Got him again! No, I think we just broke. No, we did get him. And we broke his fuel tank. Fuck that bitch. You want to keep playing in a 490B, you better learn how to, chumpo. Yeah, come around that corner again, why don't you? Hi-ya! Oh, we got that one. Good deflection. Oh, you got me, too. That son of a bitch. Alright, now I'm back here with the peasants. I don't like this. I think I'm going to just turn around and push this back in. No longer playing silly games with these children. It's time to grow up. You're either going to win that little fucking east side push, because I'm going to win this for you. You guys get rid of that one heavy in your fucking center. I'm going to push out. There you go. That works. Get him, dude. You got it. Don't get backdoored, because 7 tanks behind you are probably getting flabbergasted. There you go. Pick a side. Do the 4v1. Don't help the 2 guys fighting 8 tanks. That's genius. Oh, you've lost one already to that East Van guy. I knew he was going to be a problem. That's why I went and wasted my time on him. So he wasn't wasting his time he already had on yous. See the strat? You guys just don't understand. You think you're good. Some of us are actually good. We just don't get to be. Situationally, you know. I'll give you your props, though. Situationally, you probably did do better. Doesn't make you better, though. I can prove it in some of my fake podium games. Especially with fucking replays. Oh, dude, I'm gonna be so... We might even be back on tonight. And we might even just go over some of the replays, depending on how they do it. If they don't give me the free camera, fuck that. I'm not POVing people. Although I could probably POV myself, because you know what's in front of me. You're looking at the map, you know? Give more of a cinematic view. Ah, fuck. I hit my hand on my desk. And it's cold. That hurt. And I had a boo-boo on my hand. too. And I hit myself right on the boo-boo. Damn. I don't even got... I didn't even save any of my grandma kisses. Damn, I should have jarred some of them up. Now that I'm thinking about it, that was a missed opportunity. But boy, we suck, man. 0-9? That's crazy. No, are we good at this game? Or did we not play it? One of the two had to happen. I don't know about you or how you're thinking about it, but that feels like reality to me. Come on, guys, hurry it up. Come on. What are you, fucking hiding? Didn't you do enough of that? Get out there and show the world what you got, sonny boy. I can only waste so much time walking around this place looking for stuff to do. There we go. Now you're doing something. Yeah, getting done doing everything you fucking did for us. Thank you. I'll be the first to say how grateful I am. I'm sorry. That was a little toxic. I didn't mean it to be. I was doing good today. I just ran into a dick and I felt like the love is out there. It's just not coming here. Or from here. You know what I mean? We keep that shit bottled up. Might even sell it when I'm gone. I'll have somebody make a mint. Who knows? Oh, man. Can't believe it. Alright. Oh, this fucking map. No, I should have just not even turned around. Second team, I gotta throw a t-shirt on over my thermal real quick. It's getting a little cold. I got a hug from someone and I put that wall up and now it's cold inside. Alright, come on. Let's fucking do this, team. No messing around here, alright? You better show that you're actual players in this motherfucker. I'm gonna consider the fact that you might actually be whack if you were out here on your own, facing the same circumstances. Cause it be like that sometimes out in the war zone. The zones be changing, the war never leaves. It's just how it be. Don't worry about it. You got more help than you'll need on this team, dude. Look how good they are at overwatching over the next 2 minutes. You'll see what I mean. Oh, shit. No fucking way. Oh, at least he backed off. That gives me a chance to make this gap. Hell yeah. Shit! They shot at me! That's coming from that middle city. There's loads of them, boys! Come on, man! This is fucking stupid. I'm so glad people are, so, anxious to learn how good at the game they could be, that there's so much participation, bro. So much of it. Another light tank bounce, folks. Genius. Wonder why we just go up there and ram them. Thank you, lag fucking spike. Now I don't know where I'm driving to during the ram. Thank you. Thank you for that. 3 years ago, we'd have probably still landed that ram, but I didn't anticipate the lag spike. I forgot it was happening again. No, I don't know how I played when I first started, dude. I'm telling you, I had a lag spike like every 15 seconds for like 3 seconds. The video would just like do whatever the fuck it was doing for that whole time, and then it would snap back to whatever was actually happening. I had to play like that for years. And then I got good internet. I don't know what's happening right now. Nice. Nice. Well, that was a fucking genuine push of a team, huh? There you go. Glad 10 tanks are out there doing whatever they're doing. Because that would have probably went not the same if they were helping. But they're out there not even helping themselves again. Look at that. Pretending to clutch up a game that never even needed a clutch up moment. Pretending to be as good as they are because the podium says you're good at the game. Yeah, the damage and kill and assist that they don't get, that says how good at the game they are. These fucking people are whack. I don't even like watching them play. If it wasn't for getting the rewards board, I wouldn't have sat through half of these fucking matches. But this is what it takes to learn the entirety of the community without actually playing with them. So when you run into the A class, B class, C class, D class, E class players, you know what you're dealing with. As a teammate, as an enemy. And if you consistently try to push yourself to be that S-class player, you're going to outdo them, whether you win or lose. I've been in many a dog pals with platoons and clans thinking they could fucking take their free will at me. And I embarrass. Sometimes they get me, but a lot of times I embarrass the shit out of them. Like, it takes 6 tanks to beat 1 tank. It took you 2 minutes. That's embarrassing. 1 tank could beat 1 tank in 60 seconds. And it's not like I hid behind cover the whole time. You guys will see some of the dog pals we get in. People know the challenge. They know the they know the skill level they're getting rid of by getting me out of the match. Whether it's, earned or not, we'll say. But I'm not taking myself out of the match even while I'm in the match just to pretend that they're not able to take me out of the match sometimes. I actually want to be a good player, not pretend to be as good as I'm pretending to be. Another reason why a lot of people won't want people to hear me, because I don't tell people, oh, I'm better. You know what I mean? Like I used to say, I'm better. I'm the best player here. I really am. I've looked at the Super Unicom scores. A lot of them say they kill teammates to get their points, and until I see them in game, you're not gonna really prove me otherwise. I got the points I got with such shit scores that I got as far as survive time goes. I'm still a good player, even with one of the worst survive times per match out of any player in the fucking community, almost. And I'm still competing with the better stats on any other statistic. Look, I got an 80% fucking penetration rate. Not accuracy, penetration rate. And that averages 80 to 85. Every statistic. I get more deflection. It's not about the damage and fucking bullshit that they want to pretend says that it makes them a good player at this game. That's why a lot of people don't want to talk about it, because they know they're bullshit. They're living on lies. I'm speaking facts and can't be proven wrong. Okay, so you win one argument. I go out there and die sometimes. But you don't pay attention to what I do while I'm doing that. So, you know, good argument, kid. What do we do here, Mikey? Go kick some ass. Take out some enemies. Embarrass some alleged teammates. That's what we're here to do. You want to join? Okay, well, don't be around the others. Fucking lag spot, you son of a bitch. You almost got me with that one. You almost got me with that one. You almost got me with that one. Jesus Christ. Come on, Jarvis. What the fuck are you doing? He's gonna go over that hill before I can shoot. Yeah, but at least I'm not in the fuck. Yeah, I'm overwatching. Where do you want me to push? Left? I'll die. Down the middle to help them? I'll die. Over there to help them? I'll die. Because of the same fucking way I'll die over here the first fucking push. The only things I have capable of me doing as far as repositioning goes is going over there to the fucking water and helping them, which I'm not gonna do. This fucking lag spiking shit, dude. Oh, at least it landed it. Yeah, we definitely lost because of that. I tell you every fucking game. Count how many players are not actually helping the team, and you'll see why we lose. Because we don't have half a fucking team actually playing the game. They're just trying to pretend to be good at it. But if I say that, I need to shut up, because, you know, it proves that they're pieces of fucking shit. Out of sight, out of mind, my fucking asshole. That shit ain't been fucking cleaned in a long time. I could smell them fucking assholes from way over here. And I got enemy assholes that ain't been fucking wiped in 2 years also. Right in my fucking face. Yep, you fucked up. You know what? I'm not even gonna be upset about it. You did it to yourself. You should have been playing as a light tank. You probably would have helped those tanks that would have had armor to keep you alive at this point. Instead, you watched them die like a fucking peasant. That's what you are. A fucking peasant given a light tank to waste people's time with. Including your own. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Thank you. I'll use you as armor as I approach. Thank you, Steam. I'm with you. I'm with you. I know I shouldn't have shot his front, not let Jarvis shoot it at least. No, Steam, where you going? Buddy! Grab the tow wedge! Come on! Oh, we didn't put one on these tanks. We're a bunch of fucking idiots, humans are. I knew I should have pushed straight down the road and took the 4 on, but I figured you 4 would have took the same amount of time it took me to beat them 4 for you to beat that 1. And behold and below, here we fucking go! Look at them! Alright, come on. Hurry this up, guys. I only got like an hour more to play. Alright, anybody want to shoot him? It's taking a little long now. There's 8 of you. This is why I can get 4,000 damage deflection and 4,000 damage when 8 of you are taking me on, because you guys just don't actually participate. Fuck, I hit right bumper again. They keep getting me with that. Why'd they change it, man? How the fuck did they change it? It was fine the way it was. The fuck are we doing? Just trying to pretend we're doing something now? What the fuck is that bullshit? Bunch of goddamn bullshit's what that is. Bunch of goddamn bullshit. That's what that is. But what are you gonna do? You know, some people are just not willing to actually learn how to play the game. They're happy pretending they're good at it. Sucks for them, you know. It's why it's easy for me to die first and still get a pretty good spot on the board. Because they make such an impact the whole time they're alive, you know? Definitely wasn't just a bunch of stuff made capitalizable off of the impact somebody not even playing made already. But they're better at the game, you know? Simple stuff like that. We all got our small wins, but I don't need that small win. I just said it to be a dick. Because it's still rubbing it in their face. They know that I don't need that small win. I'm just bullshitting at that point. But it's still the truth. A lot of players do. Oh, that should have been a deflection. Oh, no. He hit me through the smoke. That was a good shot, dude. Oh, they hit me again. God damn it. Dude, what the fuck you talking about? I already have been. You might want to back up a little bit. We're going to get circled behind your back left there. Yeah, pull up some. Pull up. You got this guy Merkava on the left. Yeah, well. Okay. Well, when we get sandwiched. Alright, okay. This is fucking great. I'm trying to tell you about your back left, buddy. I'm sorry you live on an island and can't be attacked from somebody that you know is already coming. But listen, this is the real battlefield here, okay? Enemies come from all directions. You're gonna die. Yeah, but we had to drop back. You don't sit in one position when they're dogpiling you. You retreat back to maintain that gap. Yeah, look at your score. You could have fucking doubled it, jackass. I'm disappointed. There's a big difference. Is that all? Here we go. Come on, give me the sweet stuff. No, give me the real issues. You're giving me bullshit. Give me the real issues. Come on. Okay, that one was bullshit. Just because we want to play a game differently. Some of us don't run around and kick each other's legs and call it a fucking game. Okay. Well, I kind of quit listening, to be honest. But as far as the nobody buying our exports, what do we need them to buy our exports for? For one, no, we give grain away. What do we need you to buy grain for? Oh no, that's different. That's an entirely different situation. We have. Do you understand how much farmland is on the U.S. soil? Okay, well that sounds silly, but reasonable. Most of you are parasites. There's many within already, and I. Th- Are you? Is this like a projecting thing? Because that's definitely not exactly what's happening. I mean, I could see how you could relate it to that. But hold on. I got a question. I get it, you're ranting, and I like to hear it. I like to hear it because I could talk about it later on my own time after hearing it. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Are you projecting because of your shit state economy and government, like in your homeland? Yeah, it's called control, man. Same thing you're wanting to take. All right, well, I gotta go move on. I don't want to blue ball my people. Yeah, man, enjoy your games. No, I appreciate you showing up to the battle, but we could have backed off. They were trying to dogpile us. All we had to do was hit the reverse. You could have done way better than holding that rock for cover. That's all I was saying. They were on the other side of the map. It was just me and you, dude. They all lemon trained to the other side of the map. Yeah, man. You too. This guy's wished me Merry Christmas so many times and has given me one present. I'm starting to think it's condescending, especially given the state of the store right now. You know, you're trying to liquidate people's assets with them fucking snowflake deals. You're not fooling me. You, I mean, I invested last year because of the fucking. I wanted that Object 477A or the Weasel Toe, and I got neither of them. I got a bunch of fucking World War tanks that I don't even fucking play. Bunch of commanders I'll probably never fucking use. And a bunch of fucking snowflakes, and half of them melted because I couldn't fucking buy anything. That's how I feel. It's stealing your fucking money again. They ain't fooling me. Oh yeah, no, this will be fucking epic. I'm gonna spot for 3 light tanks while my team does nothing in D3. Awesome. This will be a real humdinger of a match. No, this is our moment to shine, though, if you fucking 3 light tanks want to actually do anything. That's what I'm saying. We could backdoor the fuck out of that team while they can't go anywhere because they're stuck over there. You're welcome for first blood, even though you guys been in a 6v fucking 2 for the last 15 seconds. Just saying. Run the replay back. It was a shot from G9 to E7. Jesus Christ, you went in there by yourself? What the fuck, dude? These guys aren't even showing up to help. Why are you in there like you just lose an asset at this point? Somebody give me somebody else or nobody at all, because this is detrimental to the outcome. Yeah, no, I believe it. Yeah, sure. Find any reason you can to explain your fucking sad excuse of effort. I've done it too, buddy. I don't like helping yous either. Look at yous. Look what I'm helping. You pretend to be an apex species? That's embarrassing to me. You can't even win a fucking 10v4. And you want to fucking ruin our chances because we could have won a 4v10, but nope. 2 tanks don't want to play. 1 guy wants to overplay. I'm stuck in the fucking middle by myself. And they got a medium that's probably going to die after them because it's probably got the best armor. Oh, the light tanks are behind them, you think. Guess what? I know what's getting past them because I'm no longer there. It's the lack of participation, you know? And that guy's going to blame the fact that he had to hear me is why he wanted to go out there and die. That's ridiculous. You could mute me, you fucking idiot. The fact that you ruined your outcome and everybody else's because of something you could have actually changed. Like, I've ruined my own games because I don't want to help you guys be the peasants that you're being. I know me playing the game is going to allow you to be the peasant that you're being, and it's going to allow you to be doing it pretty well. But that was crazy. If them lights... And now them 10 tanks that probably would have died if we weren't over there. But because we pushed that time, we actually took some of the attention. They didn't full power that 3-line push. And they get all the points now. Yeah. They still get 75% of the points that we would have got. They might not. I've seen them lose easier wins. Oh, watch this. This is cool. I've seen this one before. They sit right around the base, not even cap it. And then when they lose the players, when they could have had the 2 tanks sitting on that base, they'll then lose the timer of still being able to win. It's actually impressive strat. To know that you were potentially giving away the match win the whole time, and then to do it again so blatantly when you can't hide it behind actual activity by players playing, it's impressive. No, that heavy going to help. Yeah, no, it's terrible. Light tanks don't light tank, heavies don't heavy. It's and the only ones that get away with it are the destroyers because How can you say destroyers need to be on the front lines? The only reasonable allowance for that is the way they're designed nowadays. You can't look at the Object 477A and say that's an overwatching tank. You can't look at that 490B and be like, yeah, no, that one's got to not be on the battlefield. You can't look at the Weasel Toe and be like, oh yeah, no, that one shouldn't be on the battlefield either. People just don't know how to play the game. And that's why everyone wants to Overwatch. They did lose too. Holy shit. Back up and hit him again. He's got fucking. Oh my gosh. You just wasted your. You could have killed that. Oh, he killed himself running into you. What a fucking idiot. How much health he got? Yep. Yeah. Too bad that couldn't have been changed. That outcome couldn't have been changed earlier. Damn. I'm really bad at this game. I must not even know how to play it. Nah, I tried to convince myself. I just don't believe that, though. No, that was just a bad game. And sometimes you get bad games, especially when you have bad teammates. Not blaming them, but, you know, when you show up to a match and then persistently, consistently not play it, but then gloat you're better than everybody because you got some fucking survive time or damage or kills, like, there ain't, like, you've missed half your shots. You took a shot about probably 25% of the time you could have been. And I'm not talking because of your reload. You actually waited for opportunities and or watched them pass you by until you waited for your free shot. Because that's how you play. Oh, I gave him hell for years. No, I've been playing for 10 years. But the thing is, for the first couple, I didn't even use my headset on the game because I was streaming and I used it for that. And then my computer broke, so I stopped, and I started talking on game. I'm getting party invites and stuff all through the years. And eventually I started playing with all of them. I realized how much of a social system is going on in this game, and I didn't really want to be a part of it, even though it wasn't by choice. It was the fact that I didn't fit in. I didn't fit into where they wanted me to fit in. I could prove I was better on frontline. I could prove I actually knew how to play the game. Maybe not perfectly, maybe not the best, but I knew what I was doing, and I was brand new at it, outdoing them doing that. They didn't like it. That's why I got outcasted for the most part. It's not because I'm bad at the game. That's why their only argument nowadays is, oh, look at him going out there and dying. Well, that's because I'm the only one still on the fucking front line after 10 years of experience. You guys are on alt accounts with fucking hideaway mics and everything. Don't fucking start a game you can't win. That's why you're here playing this game the way you play it. Don't try to change your fucking attitude with me. You know, we know you're bad at games. That's why you play the way you play. I know I can outdo my situations at times. That's why I continue to take risks. This fucking guy keeps shooting me while I can't fucking see him. And I'm lagging. Nice fucking. Oh my gosh. And look, see, that's why they're gonna lose, because they wouldn't take the fight to the enemies. And you're gonna see it. Watch. Even when they win, you're gonna see how much they lost because they didn't actually participate. They waited for those free points and an outcome they didn't actually earn. You got light tanks sitting still. You got heavies not blocking a single bullet. You got mediums being the push pressure. They don't know how to actually play. They prove it. I don't care if you get first place. You proved you don't know how to play the game. You just, even if you do it every fucking game, you manage first place. You're still proving you don't know how to play the game. Anybody with a base level fucking athletic skill can probably beat a world full of fucking handicapped participants. Just saying. Not trying to be mean to the handicap. Everybody's got their disadvantages. Maybe some got harder ones and some got less, but it is what it is. Yeah, but I told you that I told you that when it was just me dead. The match has been going on for quite some time, and this could have been avoided. But because they chose not to actually play the game, they're going to continue to lose the way that they've been losing by not playing the game. You can't have people play it for you because you're supposed to be playing with them. You're not going to get as many points as you think. That's why your stats are embarrassing, even though some of you are super unicoms. And then when you look at the survive time per game, you kind of show you're the reason teammates are dying. When you don't even have 10,000 damage per game, you have not even 2,000. I don't understand it. These people have the nerve to call themselves a better player than me, and that I'm trash at the game. But I actively beat them in stats every fucking 30 days. The only thing they beat me in is damage per fucking game, time survived. You don't have to listen. You know that, right? I'm not doing this for you. I'm not doing this for the game. You know, I'm doing this because I'm doing this. You understand that? Or do you know more about doing nothing? And then complaining about the people that actually do stuff. I did try to play. I got 2460 deflection with 4 spots. What did you do? Something someone else did for you, or do you want to claim the credit for it by telling me? No, you'll accept that I know what I'm talking about, don't I? But thanks for the win. We're so good at this game. Probably had some of the best players on the team, and they couldn't have forced us to lose even if they tried to not present their skills. Why? Well, because I don't need to help such little men pretend to be an apex fucking species. You can do that on your own, sir. You just did it. I proved I'm a failure. You proved you failed while having help. That's a big difference. It's a big difference there. Oh, man. Ain't no freaking way I gotta play with these bums again. When are they gonna have a 1 human versus 15 robot mode? I don't even need the ranked based system where they change their level of skill as you climb the ranked. And they change their participation factors. Like instead of having 3 tanks go one way, another way, and then you're facing 4 or 5 groups of 3 or 3 groups of 5 or 15 different 1v1s scattered in a 100 square map wouldn't be that difficult. Maybe get an Overwatch shot at you once in a while. You got to learn how to adjust because, you know, you want to be a good tanker. Fuck it. Don't even add the rank-based system. Just give me the one human versus 15 robots. And I mean, like, if you're gonna do that, give me good robots. Don't give me that bullshit you got on fucking training mode. Look, see, that guy don't know how to use a missile, but thanks to the 1120, he's probably good at the game. Maybe I just got lucky, though. Maybe it was the fact that you were scared to push even though you had fucking 7 people overwatch. Yeah, thanks for the other. Now I'm at 2290. You're a fucking goat. I appreciate you, sir. I ain't had deflection numbers since I had a clan platooned up 3 thinking they could dog pound me. Oh, that bounced? Get the fuck out of here. Dude, this game is bullshit. Oh yeah, no, that's a nice 12v nothing going on. You guys are solidly skilled, for sure. Glad I just got 3640 deflection and 1346. A measly until you know there was 5 spots in that process. A 1346 damage, though. It's almost like some of us were attempting to play the game before any of them even decided to be a part of the game they chose to play. Kind of interesting if you really look at what's going on here. A lot of bullshit people pretending to be good. Not a lot of people able to back up the fact that they're actually good enough to play the game. But, you know, let's see how far those fake podiums get you in the real world. Mama's favorite's not gonna do too well out here. Trust me, I'm the least liked, and I know how I do. No, I'm actually highly favored because, you know, I have that type of behavior. I may fuck off a lot, but they know who's gonna get the job done when the job needs to get done, because ain't nobody else gonna even try that type of job. So if it don't get done, it wasn't gonna get done anyways, but there's your only chance. Alright, come on guys, hurry up. It's kind of embarrassing that this match is still going on. I've literally been dead for now 3 times less than the fucking 4 times almost less than the fucking match played. So you better hope I don't do somewhere on. Oh gosh, golly boy, jibbity crickets, we got one of them muted us. What am I gonna do? Oh no. Oh no. An actual part of the problem probably doesn't want to hear me talk about the problems that they're a part of anymore. What shall I do? Oh no. Yeah, like I do this for you to hear me, you jackass. I've said it before. I do this because I do it, you know? Something you might not know much about. Like how you try to avoid your challenges. You didn't want to talk about it. You know, you could have asked me, hey, can we talk about something else? What do you want to talk about? No, you went straight to let me just not have to deal with it. And then you tried to make a campaign like, oh man, yep, about time to mute this guy. Nobody gives a fuck, dude. Nobody. Not you, not me. Not the other fucking idiots that want to pretend that they're good at the game. What, am I supposed to tell you how good of a job you're doing when you're literally 12 tanks hiding from the 10 enemies I just took on? What? Get the fuck out of here. You know? Grow a pair. Quit pretending you can fucking fool your girlfriend around me because I can come with facts, not just failures. What do you know about that, though? You probably don't even have failures, huh? Forgot who I was talking to. Who am I kidding? You ain't got either, because I know you ain't been a failure, huh? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, there it is. Oh shit, gotta get the old fucking snorkel. We're heads underwater here, boys! Get scared, it's a 6v3. Get scared immediately. Oh shit, I got a terrible angle. I need to be on the other side of this 490. This guy's gonna fuck me around. Alright, here we go. Okay, that just bounced off his belly. Genius game. Honestly didn't even think the specs worked like that. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got a flanker, boys. And the ammo around me. Well played. Yep. Glad we all showed up to the fight, huh? Definitely didn't get to take us out one at a time because we all showed up to the fight, huh? One. Oh, wait, hold on. We might have a saving grace down here in the southeast. I see some potential. No, that's southwest. They're goners. They're either going to go hide and help that southeast team if they don't die off right here, or they're going to sit there and wait until they die by that team up there. Because they're going to try and get free points as they eventually do reach a point in the push where they can actually shoot at them. In fact, that's probably why they pushed us so hard, because those jackasses in J1 were shooting them in A3 when they didn't have cover, so they knew they had to get behind them hills. That's what I would have done. So really, that heavy and light tank did a lot more than just help from back there, you know what I mean? It's impressive stuff when you know what's really going on here. They knew what they were doing. That's why they play like that. You're going to have half a team that fucks your... I just want to play robots. I don't care. People are not going to get to be good at this game by playing with people that play like that. When you have 75% of every single match you play playing like those two jackasses in J1 and K1, I don't care that they participated that time. What were they going to do? Turn around and go back? They already actually moved up that time. Whether they do regularly or not. Fucking shitheels. And they'll get a fucking bullshit first and second place because, you know, how many points can you not get in a Martyr A3 and a Peace Cells as two tanks able to help a group that can't show up at the same time because they don't know how to drive together with different statistic tanks. Oh, there's how many points they can get. It only took a third of the team showing up to kill him. Maybe it was the Overwatch, huh? You guys probably showed that that can be really helpful. Yeah, I know why some of them don't want to hear me. I like to joke a lot. Because it's really not even funny at this point, but since we're going to try and laugh about it. What's up, dude? It cut out in between it cuts out there whenever it goes from the game to the rewards. Re-say that for me if you were talking to me.
Dog, I'm trying to figure out how 90% team has everything. What the
Yeah, fuck the damage. Look at the assist. That's how. I was by myself, you know. 2 guys showed up. There was 8 tanks there, and 2 of them showed up to help on that push. It was a 490B and something else. You guys got to learn how to actually participate. I know. Hey, look at my damage. That probably says a lot to you, huh? I know why I got 505 damage. I shot 3 bullets, landed one of them. That would be 505 damage, probably. Some people are just clinging on to the slimmest fucking threads that they can hold on to. You know what I mean? You know why the game was ruined, but you want to sit here and say it's my 505 damage. Let's not look at any of the other stats that I got, by the way. Let's just look at that 505 damage, because that'll tell you a lot. Get the fuck out of here. I was the first one dead. Of course I'm not going to have the most damage. By default, I couldn't if I did the very best that I could have. Why? Because my time played would not amount to the achievement possible of your time played. Oh, nice. They put me with all the heavies who aren't even gonna fucking push. And then we'll have a bunch of fucking mediums and light tanks down there that won't fucking sight shit for a destroyer, which means they're all gonna sit right there in the same 2 fucking spots they always sit down there. Now, as an actual player who makes an impact and knows how to capitalize on anything, I have to learn what the unknown is, which is going to be that group of heavies. Are they going to sit in about F7? Are they going to push north? Are they going to try to take like D5? You know, anywhere in there in between. I got to figure that looks like most of them are going south to probably go sit on that hill with the other bums who don't actually know how to play the game. Why? Because they've learned that they can actually manage some sort of points huddling together, shooting a tank one at a time as it tries to be the spotter for the rest of them. Simple tank tactics, you know, and nothing's really changed. It's been the same for hundreds of years, you know, 100 years. Hope that's not good. Fucks came out of nowhere, dude. Holy shit. I'm fucking cooked, boys. Jesus Christ. I'm not even gonna get to shoot 2 bullets. Actually, since the moment I saw them, I would have been able to land 2 bullets, but I hesitated to shoot that first one, and we had about 2.5 seconds on that fucking second reload, which would have been the second potentially capable shot. Now, given that, we got 704 deflection, 695 damage, 1 spot out of all those 4 tanks that tried to dogpile me there. And, you know, I'll tell you what, the fact that if I do get 15th this time doesn't really tell me much about how good of a player or not I am, because look at the map right now. You have 10 players not playing. You have 5 players about to die to the same thing that I just had to take on because they didn't actually want to show up. Look at that group of heavies now. Good job not participating, you fucking jackasses. You definitely showed me you know how to play the game. Now, let's get back on to the serious matters because that's going to be irrelevant in about another 30 seconds. You have that group of players from the H line south doing absolutely fucking nothing. The most that is being done is the destroyers making pressure on 3 enemies, a lonely 3 enemies in that corner when there are still 13 of them around the 100 square battlefield. Give or take about 10, maybe 15 squares because of mountains and such, correct? Okay, I gotta mute that guy. See you, buddy. Thank you. That was ridiculous. I've been yapping this whole fucking time. You want to turn your headset on after you die to do nothing but have a fucking wind chime and a goddamn wind whistle going off. Ain't no fucking way I'm listening to that. Look at this match. I told you, boys. I told you. It would have been a hell of a fight if them heavies actually played the game. But they chose to be peasants with their little medium friends. You know, because, you know, the game is so structured by good players that the collaboration actually makes it better for everyone. Definitely not the 1%, you know, because that's the thing. Look at every one of my matches. It either works out perfectly for me because I can counter their bullshit, or it works out perfectly for them very few that it can work out for. Because 10 players are not going to get 10,000 damage in the game. That is reality. So the fact that you're fighting for that and not the inevitable amount of infinite fucking deflection points that you could be collecting, or a number of other things that you could be collecting a much higher fucking number of, you want to go for some fucking damage. Like, that proves how good you are. And it certainly doesn't when you sat behind teammates the whole time to do that. You're not really good at damaging the teammates. You're good at getting damage because of what teammates are doing. And so you're not good at damaging the enemies. If you were good at damaging the enemies, teammates would not be dying. So you're not a 10,000 damage a game getter. You're a 10,000 damage a game given to youer. No, it's pretty realistic. Them destroyers are the last ones alive. It's an Object 477A. It's a 490B. They did nothing but hide behind that mountain. And that mountain blocked 90% of the enemy team. They had to do nothing but fight them few tanks that were on that mountain until they actually got past it. And by that point, the rest of the team was showing up. And they still only had to fight with them once they got there because of all the cover. They did not have that good of a survive time. It doesn't matter they're the last ones alive. That doesn't really mean that they did good while being that close. It was pretty by default. If you know, you know. That's why a lot of people don't like hearing about it, because a lot of people don't know. And those very few of the lot of people that will speak out, hey, we can't be listening to that. Well, it's because they know that they're going to lose their grip on the false reality that they're clinging on to, that they're a good player, when they're not. I'm a better player than them, and I'm an absolute dog shit player. I just can play better than them because I can actually play the game. They can't. They have to have people play the game for them, essentially. And if you have to have people play then you're not that. Alright, we're going to wait for a couple more to load in. Get ready to wind up Yapperson. Yeah, you couldn't fucking wait to talk, huh? You knew I was here already, and you couldn't wait to talk. You see how I already forgot about you, and you still linger on to the. How do you link? What do you embarrass? And first off, the only game I saw you get first place in so far was a game that you hid behind your entire team. So, you know. And then the game that you said I'm so bad at, we played together already, buddy. Remember when I died first and got one placement below you at 7th place when you were in 6th? You remember that one? When you had 2 kills and 6,600 and something damage? 0 assist, by the way. And I had, what was it? 2,500 damage? 2,200 damage? But you're just so fucking much better than me, huh? Shut up, dude. You don't even play the game. How are you better than me? You don't. Yeah, you have 10 tanks in front of you right now. We're currently talking to each other, and I do not. You do. You're good at the game, though. Nothing? No debate there? You coming up with something? Okay, that right on. Yeah, watch you hide behind that heavy and destroy and medium that you needed to push in front of you, as you fell back behind the other tanks that even pulled up to where you were. Watch. Watch, because one of them, there's 5 of them there. One of them are going to come and help you. Probably not the 3 on the east of you, because they're going to deal with them tanks north on the north of them. You see all that group there in that intersection? Yeah. And now you've lost your heavy. Look at that. Now what are you going to do? You're probably so good at the game you could achieve something here, huh? Hold on, let me do something, because there's a light tank over here, and I've been fucking off messing with you. I kind of just been buying time positionally wise. Shut up! I'm waiting to see my moment from this light tank's push, and there it is. Let's go. No, you're bad. You're stuck fighting what, 1v2 it looks like? 1v3? And you ran from it. I'm over here fucking off in the field with a light tank. We ain't doing anything to your game. It's a 2v2. That bounced off of that? Are you fucking kidding me with this game? It is really crazy what this game does. It just fucking bounced. Oh, and that one missed. Thanks, Jarvis. You're playing like fucking Fred Potato over there. What's his name? I done forgot, because he never fucking mattered, probably. Another Jarvis. Watch this fucking hip fire. Watch me. Shut up. I'm talking to my chat right now. Watch my fucking. Look, my Rams in hip fire. I don't even have to aim my barrel. I can aim this stupid little circle better than Jarvis shoots it locked on. That is embarrassing for a fucking design. Watch this. Pow! Damage. Told you. No joke. That was a fucking 3 square shot. I'm better than you, dude. You're not even good at the game. Watch this. Pow! Another one. But I was close up on him that time. Kind of easier. You auto-lock. Right? Pow! Another one I didn't. Bro, I think you're just realizing you've lost and you're looking for small wins at this point. No? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Well, you just lost a conversation to an autistic person. Realize that. You tried to start a fight with me for matches upon matches. Yeah, it's not my mind, buddy. Believe me. It hasn't mattered in my mind at all. I've literally just thrown random fucking comments I came up with in the moment to supply your needs. And I floated through it and embarrassed you while doing it. That's what I did. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, boys. Uh-oh, boys. This little fish has got to fry. Oh, it bounced. Damn it. Shut up. I almost hit a guy through the smoke. You can't even hit a guy when there's not smoke in between you. Woo! Thank you, Heavy, whoever that is behind me. It's definitely not that guy that says he's better than me. Yeah, I'm the garbage player. Sheesh. This guy's got to get a comic book because he needs a little bit closer of a reality check than real life before he gets shocked. Yeah. Shut up, dude. Climb your fucking tree and eat your coconuts. Nobody gives a fuck. Climb your tree and eat your coconuts. I don't give a fuck. You ain't done shit but suck the juice out of another fucking ball running and rolling around. Get the fuck out. Yeah, I was the front line the whole game, you jackass. You talking about yourself over there. I don't need it. You're fighting for it. On the Overwatch. I'm going for 5k deflection and assist. I don't need that damage. And who's triggered now? Okay. You ain't been able to beat me once. The only reason you got my kill tag on your fucking screen is because the teammate fucking helped you. You fought behind people every single time. You're not good, kid. Some people, man, they just need a reality check, you know? Look, he is on the enemy team, too. I'm going to let him sit behind his whole team, and I'm going to kill them all off before I get to him, just to prove a point. You want to keep saying I'm garbage? You don't even play the game. You don't know what good is to be calling me garbage. Bro doesn't even play the game, and he's got the nerve to say I'm garbage. Though that's beyond me. That's a level of stupidity that I couldn't even stoop to. And trust me, pretty fucking stupid sometimes. I really hope he goes hides in G0. Because that's where I'm hoping he's going to go high. Watch this playstyle. He hides from the battle and pretends to be good while calling me trash because I died first. I might get shot at once I get to this antenna tower or right here, but I doubt any of them are in a position over there able to get that shot. They're usually not. That's like a if you know kind of thing. Alright. They'll probably pop up right there. Or right there. Might get one over here, but my goal is to get behind this. And this is going to buy me the time. Oh, fucking lag spike. That was not a good time because I'm trying to position properly here. I don't want to just be out there willy-nilly. Oh, look at that. 2 of them down there. Told you. What did I tell you? And if that heavy knew, he would have been ready for that and not took damage right there. Don't get in my way, please. No, don't pull forward. Pull back. Pull back, Techno. Yep, keep pulling back. Keep pulling back. Pull back, Techno. Jesus Christ. See, now you're behind us. You should have been pulling back. We could be back here. Fuck, man. Oh my gosh, dude. Why'd you do this to me? This is what I'm saying, man. I think they know what they're doing, dude. Like, you're helping them beat us at that point. Wow, dude, that's crazy. I just got 3,000 deflection, 2935 damage out of that. And there's fucking 6 of them, 7 of them there. No, that's not possible. Look at this map right now. Tell me this isn't structured for them to do absolutely nothing but what helps themselves. I'm out here playing the game. Techno gave his chance for you guys to have a better beginning. And you guys fucking off the whole time. Look at that. It's incredible that you think you're actually good at this game. My failures are better than your best successes. Understand that. Call me what you want. Call me the bad guy even. But guess what? You can't compare yourself to such greatness, can you? Whether you call it the best or the worst, huh? You piece of shit. You average ass fucking bum. Sorry. That one was a little more meaner than it needed to be. But I told myself get the point across, and that was it. Well, team, here we are again. Another match that you guys lost because, you know, all you players didn't actually want to play the game. You showed up to play. You might as well go exfil camp a fucking Arc Raiders evacuation chamber, you know? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, but you probably can't do that. Makes sense. You'd have to be good at shooting, not just having people shoot while you land one once in a while. Damn, that's crazy though. You know? You tell me that those aren't orchestrated. And then they send one newbie out there to talk his shit like that's his initiation or something. What the fuck? You guys are weird. We've been playing with the same 30 fucking, you know, the same 100 people any given fucking match, you know, here and there, every other fucking back to back. You guys are a joke. Your social system is far less of an apex structure than you even are as an alleged apex species. Damn, these lag spikes are crazy. I'm just watching emblems flick around so many times. Master Logs! You ain't shot a damn thing for you to be calling yourself that, dude. What the fuck? Ain't no way, son. Man, you guys might actually be bad at the game for it to still be going on like this. I mean, like, let me break it down for you real quick. You legit have one light tank waiting and praying to scalp a point from somewhere. You have a heavy afraid to move because there's another enemy at that bridge. So it's back and forth is just a 1v1. This 4v7 is not looking... 3v7 is not looking good for you. That is probably an outcome or a series of events, even if only chosen certain sections. That is probably an exact example of skill being implemented alongside their participation factors. Throw the roses, boys! Trim the thorns off the sides even. You know they deserve it. Alright, let me stop, because I can't even get behind that. I wouldn't give you guys a fucking dandelion with its head popped off. And just the stem. You guys are fucking rose? Dethorned? You're fucking... Now you're delusional. Okay? That's not gonna happen. What roses am I supposed to give them? What roses am I... What? Some store-bought ones? Some fresh out of my garden? What do you mean? What roses do they deserve? Oh my gosh. No way. Another embarrassing rewards board for all of us. If only humans could do better than that. Oh wait, the other one's dead. Shit. What do you know? I'm a racist again. That's fucked up. That sounded a lot more racist than I thought it was going to sound when I was saying it. That sounds... Whoa! We got a fucking gift boost, baby! Let's go. You don't even... Bro, I've been showing up for fucking matches trying to get me some of them Johns. I hear there's a special one. But you gotta be an extra good boy. Or girl, obviously. I should have just said tanker. I was thinking of saying extra good tanker. But, you know. That could have been taken the wrong way, too. A lot of these people think they're good at tanking, but they're really not. If it was them versus the challenge that was, they wouldn't do the same without their team there. I still would, most games. Why? Because I can actually achieve the challenges that I achieve. Which is why I would still be a killer 2 a game player all by myself. Especially when I wouldn't be thinking, oh fuck, there's 14 other teammates. No way I'd have to approach this game like I'm the only fucking player here that could do anything that actually makes an impact independently. What in the fuck? Why would you guys let them get that? We could have so fucking took this whole road. These 4 would have been dead. But because 8 tanks want to use not even 1% of the fucking gas, the diesel that they were given for free. Fucking, you procrastinating ass fucking causing us to lose ass fucking bums, man. Now we're gonna lose 3 fucking heavies because 8 heavies don't want to do anything. What a stupid fucking game. I'm trying, man. Hang in there. Hang in there, fella. Spinning for you. Told you. Get rid of him so we can worry about the ones down there. I don't have my smoke anymore. I need just to put 1 more into that one. Thank you. Now I can angle my armor much better. Oh, enemy had a smoke for me. Nice. Thank you. Wait, is he watching? Guys are fucking nowhere. Guys are oh, lag spike. No bueno. No bueno, sir. Senor. Senor. Yeah. No, that's pretty impressive, you know. A couple of tanks beat us because 8 heavies didn't want to play, and they're still doing it. Look at that. Look how 1 light tank is spotting for all them, even though they could just, like, mow it down as they drove through it. You know, but people know how to play the game. Nobody wants to be that tank that's willing to push. Why? Because that's the one that's probably going to get shot at the most. They want to be that guy behind, like these ones. That's why they're pushing now. It took these 2 to push for these 3 to even say, oh, well, maybe we can do something besides sit here now. You know, but look at this. You got 4 more players over here doing absolutely nothing but what another player, enemy or teammate, is allowing them to do. They're not earning anything. They're getting an allowance. That's it. You didn't earn anything. These 4 down here, absolute bums at the game. These 4 up here, at least attempting to play the game, even if poorly. You should have already been attempting to play the game, not be forced to play the game, and that's why you're attempting to play the game. You should have just tried to play the game. You would have done a lot better. In fact, us 6 heavies would have probably beat 75 or more % of their team. And the 6 players that chose to sit over here or play like this, up here, these 2 that are left of our 6, they would have got nothing. Absolutely nothing. They would have waited for another good game for them to get their chance at their best ever. Why? Because they waited for points. You're not going to do your best if you don't do your best. It's not about doing what you think is the best. It's about doing your best. Giving your effort. And that's why we lost, because we had a lot of players that didn't actually want to implement their ability to prove that they were the best, to maybe even prove that they could do better than they thought they could. Bunch of bums doing what they already know that they know how to do. They know they can do it right. They know how to do it. They've done it 1,000 times, and they're going to do it again because that's how they get their points. But you put them in an actual tanking situation, and they will crumble because they don't actually know how to get points besides that scummery. Until you learn how to deflect bullet penetration from the enemies with your hull positioning, you're not going to get deflection that much. You'll get it from bad shots and shit like that, but you're not going to get thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands, maybe even 10,000, because, you know, I did absolute shit this match. This is a match I actually did bad in. But then again, I was taking a lot of the pressure of the enemies because they weren't really showing up. They were looking for those free points that they could squirm out of the enemies. Even though 30% of them showed up to the area of battle, it was still 75% of the team not actually trying to help. They were just trying to help themselves. And that's not how you prove you're better. Doesn't matter if you do better every time. You not helping isn't proving to me you're better. You helping yourself isn't proving to me you're better for the team. Says the guy that got 0 assists, but also says the guy who went out there and died by himself because nobody wants to show up. Who am I going to assist? Oh, but there were 8 tanks behind you, almost a square away. Yeah, does that mean they fucking showed up to the battle for me to get assist points from them doing anything, or me doing anything with them? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. You want me to let you keep going, or no? I figured you wanted to get something off your chest. I was gonna let you go. You felt like you were really pushing words out there. Okay. Okay. I don't play it. I play it randomly. Yeah, but you can't prove it. You can't prove it. You haven't. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm here to do good for you, and you can't do good without it. I'm sorry. Right. I'm sorry. I'm ruining your fucking chance at scamming everybody else again. I've watched you for 10 games, like you said. No. No, you need to quit being a peasant. Quit playing like a fucking peasant, and I won't play like shit. And I'm still doing just as good as you. I am. You got 6th, I got 7th when we played together. What the fuck do I need 5k damage for? I'm going for other stuff. No, you want 5k damage, don't you? Because you can't even achieve 10k like we achieved in fucking World War mode. When you couldn't even see the fucking enemies. What do I need 5,000 damage for? Why? Because you need my 5,000 damage for you to get 5,000 damage? Is that what it is? Here, hold on. I'll set that guy on fire. That was a good shot there. Anybody see it? Anybody see that shot that set him on fire? That was me. Look at that. Bada boom, bada bang. You know what I mean? Boom, shakalaka. Hey, fried potato, you a part of this at all? Or are you still behind teammates acting like you're good at the game? Because I do that in front of them. See how different we are? That's probably why you're better than me, huh? Oh, no, nothing to say now. I must be muted because I'm a nuisance. Yo, what the fuck does this 3-stripe think he's doing? Yo, you're a fake 3-stripe because a 3-stripe would never actually play like that. The fact that you just held me there to get shot is crazy, and you're still doing it. Buddy, do you want to learn how to play the game? Because I could put my carcass right in front of you so you get no points, and you'll still be ineffective on trying to get me killed because I know how to angle my armor when they shoot. It's about... Bro, I have a guy trying to push... Oh, that's you! Oh, you're a genuine... Nah, dude. Okay. I'm done talking to you, buddy. Good luck with whatever comments you want to force out. No, you're a real weirdo. Are you still talking, dude? Did you forget that I'm not going to reply to you much? Okay. Well, good luck with that. At least one of us make an impact while we do it. Oh, shit. Sorry. Small wins. That was unnecessary. I know you need them. Yo, fried vibrator, where you at? You still getting points or did you die? I see some mediums out there. Okay. Nah. Whoa, see what I mean? I tried to give him a chance, people. The guy's proven himself to be a weirdo time and time again. I just proved to be a jackass. No, I'm a jackass. No, I'm a donkey, sir. You, sir, you're a fucking idiot. You're a piss poor human. That's what you are. There you go. I got 1,000 more than you asked for, you piece of shit. You're welcome. I'm glad you need help to even help. And I didn't see you. Yeah, because I don't need your fucking fake podium of accomplishment. I don't need to inflate an ego that shouldn't even fucking be there. I'll accept 4th place. Look at the statistics. I genuinely helped in the match. What did you do? What did you do? You did 1,000 less damage than me, scalped 2 kills, 3 if you want me to be honest about it, you scalped 3 kills, and you have less than 1,000 assists. You did absolutely fucking nothing, buddy. Believe me. Look at my deflection, look at yours. Look how many times I was shot at, look how many times you were shot at. You're not good at the game, sir. I know. Hang on to that, because you'll need it. When you're staring at me from below my fucking boots, whether I'm at the top or bottom, every fucking time we encounter each other, you'll understand someday that you could have just wisened up and listened to me. Became a good player instead of fucking trying to scalp the teammates for points. And then, guess what? You could have actually seen if you were better than me. But until then, you'll still get outdone by the guy doing your job for you, even though you're above me on the board. Holy shit! I just got another boost. Look at that. That's 2 today. Boy, I must have been a real good boy. Probably not. He's probably just trying to fucking, what's it called? Bribe me. See? That's how you know you have integrity. You won't even be bribing people. But then again, I don't need you to get something out of it to know I bribed you. That's called the art of war, people. Like that other piece of shit. What's his name? Fraud, never been at the top of the board and earned it. What was his name? Fried Vibrator or some shit like that. He keeps acting like he's better than me, but the guy doesn't even play the game. I'm doing better than him and I'm below him on the charts. That don't fucking matter. I was the first one dead. There's no way I should be 1 placement below you every time. That's the lack of impact you're making while alive. And then both times my stats have been better. I've had more damage. He got more kills than me, but I've had more assists than him. And somebody actually playing the game, you know, might have more damage with less kills because other people are showing up at times where they can, you know, as they say, scalp it. Oh shit, lag spike. No bueno. Underlay, we're back. Oh, you guys suck. I thought there was a guy there. I should have looked at my map. I just fucked up. Now I'm depositioned and a lag spike. I don't even know where I'm going here. Hold on. Oh, we were flanking a guy. Let's go. Oh, we got shot. Oh shit, they're on us. Oh shit. Why are 8 tanks not pushing? That's crazy. That's why you lose. You guys see there's an entire team right there and you guys won't approach it. That's why you lose. Good job proving that you're not willing to play the game, no matter your skill level. It's embarrassing, man. A 2-minute match that probably could have went our way is now a 2-minute match that went the enemy's way. Let's see. They better stay in that circle. That's their only chance. Even if they put 3 on it, they can't beat the timer. They have to shoot one of them. And there's enough buildings there. This destroyer does not have to be out there out of cover. That heavy does probably not have to be out of cover. They could be behind them buildings. There's actually cover on that base for once. Oh, there you go. They didn't need it anyways because the enemies just don't actually participate enough. Example, what's that? We're in the thousands now probably for today, right? Lack of participation, real, you know what I mean? Some people just don't get to. You guys are choosing not to. It's kind of embarrassing. Oh man. Not another match. Oh, hold on. Let's wait for some of the losers to load in before we start giving them their little pep talk of encouragement. Lord knows they need it. God forbid I don't actually play the game for them, you know? Still too much time in my corner, coach. I don't even know why we wait in between rounds. I'm ready to keep kicking ass. That's these softies. Yeah, shut the... Dude. I knew you was going to open your mouth because you need a friend, don't you? You want me to be your friend? Huh? You need some sort of do you not have a mom that reaches out to you every once in a while to tell you, like, happy birthday and stuff? No siblings that care about... What did you cross... Let me guess, you crossed the border by yourself? Didn't even have one of them coyotes lead you across, huh? You just out here on your own. Yeah, you keep saying the same thing talking about stuttering, you jackass. You've said the same thing 100 times in the last 4 matches we played together. Yeah, yep. There's another excuse you need to cling on to. Congratulations, you're an idiot again. Oh, no comeback. Was that one too mean or too intelligent for you to come up with something? I'm sorry. I'll try again here. There you go. Say the same thing you've been saying so that I can come up with something. What's that? What, a fraud never been on the top of the board and actually earned it? Yeah, I was watching you be so good at the game, I thought I'd take notes. But, you know, the only note I have was pull up to this location, and then we did nothing for a long time. No, I'm actually holding the enemies back so that our team can play the game. You're not doing a damn thing. Okay, dude. Listen, I don't know what padded room you're playing in right now, but they should decrease the time you're allowed out of that jacket. Because there's no way you should be allowed to be on this game. I could be muted, sir. I'm not going to mute you, but I'm letting you know. Kind of proving yourself to be a piece of shit, and not the kind that I prove myself to be. It's a whole different kind. My kind is like a kind that you can, you know, walk around. Yours is like on my doorstep, you know? Oh, fuck, I'm in a game with Ted. Let me just scroll down this list real quick and do what I gotta do if I want to do it. You know, it's real simple. You're pushing me around in matches to try to get me killed. You're consistently in my ear talking shit. You know what I mean? You're telling me I need to help you, but you're actively trying to destroy my tank. I literally have it on my stream. I'm not trying to flex, you know? Like, you're a real weirdo. You know what I mean? At this point, I'm kind of curious why I'm even entertaining your conversation. Maybe it's because of the lack of activity that actually goes on in this game. Well, at least from like 75% of the team. Because there be people actually playing. From like 30 seconds to the time they die. They be trying to be in that battle. Oh, fucking lag spike. God damn it. And I'm still doing better than you, dude. Shut up. I legitimately got... If you were standing next to me, you'd see I have a lag every 15 to 25 fucking seconds. And it lasts for like 3 to 5 fucking seconds. Sometimes even longer. Next game exactly. Actually, I gotta get ready to go to work. That was my last one. That's why I actually played it. Alright. Not bad, though. Not bad. Yeah, no, you didn't do shit, dude. Look at you. Yeah, because I'm not competing for some fucking scoreboard that I didn't earn. I'm just playing the game. Yo, yes. Alright, well, enjoy the rest of your day, because I gotta go to work, dude. Hopefully you find something to entertain yourself with. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that while you guys were listening. If you're ever watching this at some point in time, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry we had that jackass fucking, whatever his name was, being a jackass towards us and shit. But it is what it is, you know. It be like that sometimes. They don't be having much going on in their life. Maybe someone threw them a couple bananas and now they got something better they want to do for that day or so. I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter to me. But, hey, I got to get off. I got to go to work. I appreciate yous. I love yous. I hope you enjoyed it for as much as you watched it. If you did watch it at all. If you didn't watch it at all, I think you're missing out. That's just me, though. Sometimes it'd be a pretty good show. Hey, maybe I'll be on tonight. I don't know. We'll see.